What is going on, everybody? Zyonik here. And in today's video, we're just going to do some blind practice battles in Open Great League as we're seeing more information come down through the coding and through the data miners who are finding stuff on Twitter about the potential of Go Battle League coming out relatively soon or something like that. On top of that, we see different stuff talking about Great League, Ultra League, Master League, and stuff. So in today's video, we're just going to practice some Great League battles outside of the Silpharina Cup, so just Open Great League for practice. And today we are bringing the line of three of a Kingdra lead with Skarmory and Swampert in the back. I really like the dynamic play that Skarmory and Swampert have in terms of coverage for the other's weakness. Skarmory is going to be weak to fire and electric, and Swampert is going to be 4 times weak to grass, so they can cover each other very, very well. On top of that, I think Kingdra with Dragon Breath, Octazooka, and Outrage is a huge threat on that lead, getting debuffs, doing heavy damage with Dragon Breath, and having a lot of great resistances because of his dragon typing. So I'm going to play with that today, and let's see how it goes. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this team of 3, what you guys think of Kingdra on the lead, and let me know what has been working really well for you guys, because Open Great League is such a diverse meta. There is so many viable Pokemon out there in teams of 3, so let me know what is working for you guys. Now, do note before we get into these battles, we aren't exactly sure how the Go Battle League will work and when it is dropping, so just to kind of cover all of our bases, we don't know if they're going to do themes like the Silpharina does, or if they're going to do open, if they're going to start with a certain league. So we're just going to do some blind Open Great League battles just to see how it goes. So let's go ahead and get right into these Go Battle League practice battles. All right, so getting right into this first battle, we are up against Don't Use Agrons. Again, blind Great League battles just to get some practice in, and we have Kingdra versus Alolan Marowak on the lead, so this is pretty good for us. He decides to bail out into Meganium, which is fantastic for us because we can bring in Skarmory right now. So Skarmory can really farm down Meganium pretty hard. It's going to be resisting that Frenzy Plant, as you guys are going to see right here. It's not going to do a lot of damage. But because Meganium is so bulky, I am likely going to have to pull the trigger on a Sky Attack here just to get it low enough, but I'm not going to use all the bubbles, I should say, to get an excellent. So again, another Frenzy Plant coming in, and this is where if he gets to another Frenzy Plant, he could take me out, and I don't want that to happen, so I need to pull the trigger here. Now I'm going to let most of the bubbles go through, might touch a couple, nope, I just decided to let them all go through, and as you guys see there, it gets the health a little bit lower, so I can still get some residual energy there. So Skarmory, really low on energy, but we're going into the mirror fight, so I'm going to go straight for a Flash Cannon here. His Skarmory is going to take me out, and the Flash Cannon is going to do more damage, and I won't be able to get to 2 charge moves. So he decides to bail actually into Alolan Marowak and farm me down. This is fantastic because I can bring in Kingdra again versus the Alolan Marowak. We have that new move, Octazooka, which is going to be a really decent water type attack move when it comes to energy and damage. Now he lands the Shadow Ball on me, but the Octazooka also has a chance to lower your opponent's attack, which is really huge. So we're going to go ahead and get off the Octazooka. As you see, it lowers the attack, and we're able to finish him off. Now he has Skarmory in the back, and we're going to try to get to an Octazooka before he can get to a Sky Attack, which we do. Now if this gets the debuff on him, it's pretty much sealed his fate, especially since my Swampert has 2 shields, and we do get the debuff, so it's pretty much a GG's here. I can go ahead and shield both Sky Attacks coming in, and one Sky Attack won't be taking me out because he does have the debuff. And then we can just spam that Hydro Cannon, the Community Day move, which makes Swampert so deadly. As you see, we already have the Hydro Cannon here. We're going to just need to do basically 3 Hydro Cannons, 2 to get each shield that he has, and then 1 right here, or 1 to get the shield he has, I should say, and then the final one here should be able to take out the Skarmory. So that is going to be GG's. Very well played. I'm really liking what Kingdra does on the lead in terms of debuffs and damage. So we're going to go ahead and move into the second battle versus Mega Batman from Guam. So shout out to him. And we are again leading with the Kingdra, but this time he is leading with a Swampert. So Swampert is a pretty deadly lead, especially since his toolkit that he has Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake, or Sludge Wave, and the Earthquake is what I need to be worried about. But I'm worried that he might be shield baiting, so I decide to not shield right here, and he goes for Earthquake. As you guys see, tons of damage. That's what makes him so deadly. Hydro Cannon wouldn't have done a lot of damage because it's going to be resisted by Kingdra, but Earthquake does. So that's where it's like, oh, do I shield, do I not? So we did get his shield, however, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Skarmory right here. I'm hoping he maybe decides to bail out into something that Swampert can basically farm down, but he's going to go ahead and stay in. He's going to get to another Hydro Cannon here. So I'm going to go ahead and put up a shield. Yes, it's not as much damage, but it adds up, and I'm going to need some health on Skarmory to really like pull it out here. So we're tied in shields, but we're up in energy. Now he brings in Probopass, so I have to switch to Swampert right now. And he has a Noctowl. So Noctowl's still going to be taking some decent damage from Swampert's Hydro Cannon because it's going to be neutral. But Noctowl is very, very bulky, guys. It's a bulky flyer, kind of great generalist, has a good toolkit. But yeah, Hydro Cannon, I'm not going to be able to get off enough Hydro Cannons, I think, to take him off by the time he gets to another Sky Attack here, as Swampert is a very squishy attacker. So we are going to see, I think I get to a third one. I do get to a third one. So this one will get him low. It definitely won't take him out. But he's going to be able to get to a Sky Attack, which is nearly going to take me out. I think he'll be able to finish me off with fast attacks, with wing attacks. So the Sky Attack goes off. Yeah, I'm pretty low. So he's going to be able to take me out. But I decided to switch to Skarmory right here on the charge move to soak the energy. Now I have residual energy in the back for Probopass, just so I can one-shot the Probopass when the time comes, but he swaps out as well just as I click Sky Attack, so this isn't going to be doing a lot of damage. I wish I would have been able to save that and use Flash Cannon instead. That's definitely going to be better versus a Probopass, but Probopass getting off the charge move right now. So I'm coming in and I'm hoping to get to Earthquake, and we don't get the Earthquake in time. So GG's, very well played, Mega Batman. So now we are up against We Think Next. And I'm leading with Kingdra again versus another Swampert, this time a shiny one. Huge flex, man. But like we learned from the game before, we need to respect the Earthquake. Kingdra is fantastic by spreading debuffs and doing Dragon Breath damage. So by almost getting one shot by Earthquake, I can't put that up. So I'm going to put up the shield right away so we block the Earthquake. Huge win for us right here. Now we're going to get off the Octazooka here. Again, possibly getting a debuff and doing decent damage. So we get the debuff and the damage. So now we are set up much better than the game before. So his next Pokemon coming in is going to be a Venusaur. So we're going to go for Octazooka again, hoping to possibly get a shield. Again, Outrage is a huge Dragon-type move that needs to be respected, and he knows that, so he puts up the shield, and we get the debuff on him, which is fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and let Kingdra go down. We have a Skarmory that can wall this Venusaur, so we're just going to try to get as much Dragon Breath damage off. Then we're going to bring in the Skarmory, the Farmery. We are going to farm this Venusaur, and we see the swap into Registeel, so we instantly swap into Swampert, and this is a fantastic matchup for us, Swampert versus a Registeel, because we're just going to be putting so much pressure with these charge moves. Now, we're going to go ahead and shield this first charge move coming in, and then I think we need to get to the Earthquake to take him out. Hydro Cannon would still do a lot of damage, but not enough to one-shot him, basically. So he is getting off a charge move here. It's going to be Flash Cannon, not going to do a whole lot to us, but we get to the Earthquake. This Earthquake will definitely be taking out the Registeel, the stab damage coming from Swampert there. And then his Venusaur is going to come in, getting off a charge move right here. This is definitely going to one-shot Swampert because you are 4 times weak to grass. But he went for Sludge Bomb instead of Frenzy Plant, and we are able to finish off cleanly with Skarmory. So GG's, very well played. In the final battle here, we have Kingdra versus... We'll have to see here. Kingdra on the lead again with Skarmory and Swampert in the back. Kingdra versus Registeel. So you guys will likely see Regis quite a bit in the Great League. They are fantastic because of the new fast move of Lock On, giving him huge energy per turn, so you can get off those big charge moves that they have. On top of that, they're very, very bulky. So we have Kingdra versus Registeel on the lead now. My goal here is to be getting off Octazookas, again, doing super effective damage, or neutral damage, I should say, and lowering the attack potentially, which we did get the debuff there. It's a 50% chance, so just a toss of the coin if you get the debuff or not. Flash Cannon's not going to be doing a lot because we just got the debuff on him, so we're going to go ahead and go for another Octazooka. Again, neutral damage, correcting myself from earlier there, but we do get the shield as well and another debuff. So we are going to go ahead and shield right here. Since he has 2 debuffs, we know we can definitely take him out with Dragon Breath alone and potentially get an Octazooka on the next Pokemon coming in, which is going to be a Regice. Now, notice the Registeel didn't go down there. He swapped it out right before it died, which allows me to swap in because now Regice is locked in and we have a Swampert ready to go. Swampert, we're going to go ahead and shield right here. It could take a lot of damage from these charge moves, so Focus Blast, but we can outpace the Regice, especially since there's only 1 shield left in place. We're going to go ahead and go for the Hydro Cannon, get that last shield, and we should be able to beat to the Hydro Cannon here, which we do. This should be taking out the Regice, no shields left up, and we still have a Skarmory in the back for whatever he has left. Remember, he still has Registeel with no health, but he also has Regirock. Okay, so we brought in triple Regi team, which you guys might see, but Swampert is a fantastic counter to this whole team, as you guys see right there. Tons of damage coming out. Now the charge moves from Regirock, we don't really need to worry about too much. Stone Edge, not going to be doing a lot of damage, but we should be able to just finish off with another Hydro Cannon here. And then Registeel in the back doesn't have a lot of health, so we should just be able to finish off with fast moves alone. So GG's, very well played. Hope you guys enjoyed today's battle, so be sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this team of 3, and be sure to let me know what is working for you guys. Now, I'm really excited for the release of Go Battle League whenever that is here in early 2020 is what Niantic has officially said. So that could be in a month's time, less than that, more than that, we aren't exactly sure. But when it does come, I am super excited to start covering that because it's Pokemon Go PvP and we all love that. So like always guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.